Quick review of this WOLFBOX Dash Cam. I ended up getting the 12-inch one, which works amazing. So currently right now this is the rear view, and as you can see you can move up and down, which I love that feature there. Here is the front view, and it's a wide field of view, especially from the rear. I drive a Chevy Express 2500 work van. Now, I only have the passenger's window and the driver's window and my side view mirrors to see behind me. While I'm driving or backing up, I have this divider here between the cargo area, so no rear view at all. And the thing that I love is I have rear view, especially driving. Here's the split view of front and back. Mostly when I'm driving, I use the rear view because it covers my blind spots, which is a great thing. While changing lanes and everything, I have more of a clear field of vision with the wide angle camera. Also, this is how I have it installed here, right over the mirror with the GPS there. GPS works great. And the only thing I don't like about it is these little lines here, which I think a compass would have been better. And for the rear camera, it would be nice if you can zoom in and out, because your depth perception when backing up is off and objects appear a lot closer than they are. Now, when I hooked this up, I did not do the reverse lines, but there is a way to do the reverse lines. You just stop the recording, go into the settings, and then you can do the reverse lines this way, which works fine for me. But I really don't use this, and I can use my side mirrors to back up, and it just takes a little getting used to. But when you're driving, it works great to see cars on the side of me and in back of me trying to change lanes, and this way I won't sideswipe anyone. So this one is definitely a great buy, and I would suggest you pick it up.
So love this camera. For the money, can't go wrong. For those of you who said it doesn't record rear camera, it does. Where do I find my pictures, screenshots? It does. The issue is the manual is terrible. So it took me about an hour to figure this out. It doesn't make, and then it'll make sense to you. So you go into here. I have front and rear right now. This is where all your recordings are going to be stored. If you look, your file name here, this one here is your normal video, you recording. This is your emergency locked ones. And these are your screenshot and pictures. If you look right over here, there's an F at the end, okay? So now, they say headlights. This ain't a headlight, looks like doors on a DeLorean. But anyway, you hit it. You see how the doors move back and forth? Okay, now, if you look at the file name, now you got an R, which is rear. Now you got a front. So now we're gonna do rear, and we're gonna do picture. That's my rear picture. Now watch. That's my front screenshot. That's my rear, and they end up in JPEG format. But you see how you can switch it back? So, like this, right here, here's a video. See, it's on the R. There's my rear. I hit this. There's my front. So that's what confused me. It's not really clarified, but hope that helps from you. Just, you know. So up here you got a video. Hit play, right? Well, watch. Now we're going to record the rear. There's the rear, see? And all you got to do is hit that button, and it changes from the rear to the front. Hope that helps you out, because it confused me for about an hour. Otherwise, this is a badass camera for the money, gotta say. And for those of you, if somebody hits your car or touches your car or breaks in, it will start recording. So just so you know, not for very long, but it will record. So hope that helps some people out. Cheers.
Alright, so this is the WOLFBOX review mirror camera. Got an issue with it. Turn it on, turn the car on, it doesn't really matter. where you should be able to click it and bring up a little option screen, like right there. So if you click it over there, brings it up, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't recognize any touch anywhere on from like here to just below the clock and over. None of the touch works anymore. It's maybe a month old. I don't even think it's a month old. But yeah, can't adjust the mirror or anything. I don't think that I have messed with it. Also, a lot of times when you go to turn the car on, it won't turn on. You gotta manually turn it on. So I don't know what's the issue, but yeah, it's also got pretty bad glare in the review camera. At night, if there's somebody coming up behind you with headlights on, the only thing you're going to be able to see is that there's headlights behind you somewhere. It kind of really is glary. So if you're going to use it as a rearview mirror, just keep that in mind. But hopefully we can get somebody knows why that part of the touch thing stopped working, but I guess we'll find out. Thanks.
It's on. You can see the green light there is lit. It's charging my phone. Completely off up here. No power, nothing. Nothing. I don't know why it does that occasionally. Let's see, if I unplug it, well, here, just to prove that it's not loose. See? It's not loose. You know, so I'll unplug it, plug it back in. Now it turns on. So I figure if I'm gonna make this claim, I better be able to back it up. Gonna turn my car on. Gonna slip into reverse. Here's the camera, it's turning on. Taking a while to turn on. And to be fair, that's a beautiful quality camera, right? Like, it's night out. It is dark. And it still sees everything, right? But those lines that are supposed to help you when you're reversing don't ever appear. So let's see. Put it back into park, back into reverse, and none of those lines pulled up, right?
Donc voilà, petit retour d'expérience sur la Dashcam. Comment elle s'appelle déjà? C'est marqué là, WOLFBOX G840S, quelque chose comme ça. Donc voilà, je viens de l'installer cet après-midi. Tout s'est bien passé. C'était simple. C'était facile. Moi j'ai fait passer le câble là-dedans. Ici, là, hop, ça suit. Et ça redescend pour venir jusqu'ici. Ça ressort là. Et ça vient se mettre là. Ça me dérange pas. J'en ai jamais besoin de cette prise. Donc c'est parfait. Le GPS, il est là-bas. L'image, franchement, elle est nickel. Elle est franchement parfaite. Donc voilà. Et puis la petite caméra. Voilà. La petite caméra, elle est là. Voilà. Sur le transit. Donc voilà, si ça peut servir à quelqu'un. Allez, salut.
toda la milla a la que va, mira.
Comunque mi è arrivata la roba che ho chiesto sulla mail, che quindi è sta roba qua, che lo connetto direttamente alla batteria e non serve più che lo attacco con la spina, e quando avrò cazzi lo farò. Questo qua è il cavo da 15 metri al posto di 10, che così posso fare i collegamenti più puliti in furgone. E questa qua, oltre ad essere il cavo classico che ti danno, è la telecamera quella migliorata.